Alright, let's start with the basics. First off, again, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to a early Friday stream. This said, what I'm going to do in this early stream, I'm going to do some unboxings first, because something came in, and that thing that came in is called Monster Hunter Rise, which launched today. Fuck yeah. See in the background, we've got some Monster Hunter theme going on. And I can't wait. So first things first. Let's start with the first package. It's a package over here. Just kind of go and open it up. And I know what this is because I was kind of hyped about getting a new controller. So I went ahead and got myself the Monster Hunter Rise themed Pro controller for the Switch. So compared to the regular one, this one has, of course, the regular one. It's basic. It's nice, but it's basic. And since I missed out on the PS4 controller from Monster Hunter World, it was either a console exclusive or an import, and I had no idea what the import cost of that would have been if I got it from PlayAsia. But I guess since it's Nintendo and Nintendo are really great with localizing stuff, I think Nintendo is one of the better ones when it comes to specialty items. Let's unbox this really carefully because I don't want it to fall. I don't want anything to happen with it. Oh, hey Alfonso, my dude, welcome. Just look at that. Just look at that. Get this stuff off of there. Look, I hope you can see it pretty well. But this is the Magnamalo. This is the creature you can see over here. The Magnamalo in controller form. It's all golden and I don't know why. It has a different feel. It feels a bit different than this one. It's a bit heavier. But I like that. Aside from that, it just has some extra things added to the sides. And it's a bit heavier, but I do really like the feel of it. So that's good. That's really good. And that's the controller we're going to be using today. So I have to pack my Switch and bear it. Because, of course, it's a controller, and controllers come with cables. And this one comes with a USB Type-C cable. And, of course, it's all in plastic. Plastic here, plastic there, plastic everywhere. So, of course, we're gonna unwind the plastic around the controller. Toss that over there. Plug it in. Beautiful Nintendo logo on it and the controller as well. I need to clean up my desk someday, not today. Place this over here. Oh, I'm invisible. Is it on this side? It's on this side. Huh. I knew that. So I am correct. This should now charge the controller. And it's already connected, so it's good. Good. Did I get a... Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Captain Ostron actually added me on Switch. That's really cool. So, put that back for now. Because we will be using that in a bit. Why am I... Oh, there we go. Awesome. So this is my for now, I think this is gonna be a good one. Just shedding screen. Yeah, it's a bit of a cable mess right now, but it's plugged in, it's charging, it works. It feels really, really well. It's like they improved on the controller in some way. Not sure how, but I think they made a new version, perhaps. Not that I know of, but it does feel good. It does feel really good. Kid in the candy store, I of course could not only getting a controller is nice, but there's also a thing like a game you need to have to play it with. So let's get up to part 2 of the unboxing. That's gonna be. I think I'm really, really excited for this. This is gonna be good. So the box is smaller than I thought, but da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Fuck yeah. This is Monster Hunter Rise, the collector's edition. And for those who know, I like collector stuff, I like big box stuff. I think the American version is basically the same, just has something around it. And this has it's in English and in France, so some basics on the box. This is the front with the window to the Magnum Hollow amiibo. Don't worry, I'll be taking that out in a bit. And there's the side, which shows you what's inside of the box. And then there's the next thing, that's the back. I think this also be on the game card box itself. And then there's the other side. This is the background that I'm having right now, or a different version of it actually. But fuck. How many of you are excited for Rise? I mean, how many of you are Monster Hunter fans? How many of you have been waiting for this game to come out? Or is this your first Monster Hunter game? Do let me know. And that said, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go grab a knife, but it seems that I don't need to, since there is a sort of a. It's like that. If you're wondering. Yes, this music is actually from Monster Hunter as well. What's in the background currently. We have some. If all else fails, just grab a pencil, because there's this striped plastic. If you weren't here yesterday, then yesterday I streamed to prepare myself in the hype for Rise. I played through a couple of older games, and in the end ended up playing 2 hours of Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate, which is the upgraded version of the game that had started all for me, the base Tri. So let's start with one of the things that I'm most excited for as well, because I like collectibles, I like collecting things, and this box comes with some epic goodies. And that's this pin, this Kimura enamel pin with the black stuff on the back to easy adjust it and pin it up somewhere. And I think this is either gonna go into my Switch game cartridge case, which is somewhere in my room. Or I might actually hook it up to one of my guitar straps, because I like displaying this. I would like to display this. And a fellow guitar streamer also uses pins on his guitar strap, and it adds something really nice to it. Just look at it outside of the. It's shiny. It's awesome. It's really cool. Really, really cool. And there's that. It's gonna sit right over there. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. It came out as a compartment idea. So these are the stickers of the game. Underneath this, there is, of course, the game. And I wanted to show this off as last, so let's start with the game first, because we need to plug it in and see if there's like fucking updates or anything. Boom. The box, it's empty now because there's something missing. Not really missing, it's just in my hands over there. So this is the game box. Game box cartridge. The cartridge is inside this thing. And I'm so nervous I can't speak, so I'm gonna go peel this. But the interesting fact is that in the States, well, the unboxing video that I saw, you had a different box art if you had the deluxe edition. So I hope that everything is in here. Otherwise, I'm gonna send a mail to Capcom. I'm pretty sure things are gonna get fixed. But and I don't think there's a mail with extra stuff. Because if you want, I'm gonna. There's a lot of stickers in here, like 12, and I want to keep them together. So I could take them out really quickly and show them off because honestly it's an unboxing, so we should show off everything that we got. Careful, and so I can slide them back in there. Of course, we have the Monster Hunter Rise logo, followed by a Palico, followed by, I think this is an Azuras, it's called. And this is one of the new smaller creatures. It's like a chubby panda creature. I think it's adorable. And this is the platypus monster, which is my name I forgot, but we're gonna find out in a bit. I'm pretty sure. Magnamalo, of course, the flagship monster. It's behind me right now. Then there is another Magnamalo. Okay. And then there is one of the new drone monsters. We got the name of Rathalos. And this is a crane type monster. Name of as well. And Palamute. It's a new doggo companion you can have in the game. Boom. Stickers done. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there it is. It's inside of the smell of new. Do you like this when you open something new? And oh yeah, then there's that as well. Awesome. Yeah, so deluxe DLC. I will add that in a bit as well. Let's make sure that everything is done. I'm gonna put it back, but this is what you get when you have the deluxe edition. There's the game. There's 2 extra codes underneath the layer of things. There's an extra booklet of some information. But that said, let's take the cartridge out. The smell of new items. Right, that's so good. I'm gonna do something foul. I'm gonna put a different game in this cartridge. A different cartridge in this game box than the game officially is. But yeah, this is the game cartridge for Rise. If it wants to focus, probably not because my hand is away. Focus, please. Oh well. So you slot that in. Let me take it out really quickly. It's in there, and it doesn't seem that we need to update, so that's good. So I'm gonna go to the store really quickly. I'm gonna add the DLC codes. In the meantime, if you have any questions about Monster Hunter or anything Monster Hunter related, do feel free to ask, because I'm always up to answering some questions. What am I doing? I have a controller for this. Seriously? A system error occurred? Of course. That's great. But I think I forgot to do something before we went and did something. Like I said, the DLC codes. There's the layered armor, the Palico and Palamute armor sets over here. It's actually green, so I'm invisible. A little information booklet. So it says you need a coin to scratch it. So let's see what it does now. It's not crashing. That's good. Didn't crash. Let's see if this works. Of course it works. It's a guitar pick, bro. Made to scratch across things. This game has, of course, it's a game that has a physical as well as a digital release. So if you feel like getting a physical version of the game is not really your thing, then of course digital is also available. I can do this with the touchscreen better, probably. All right. That's the first. Yeah. Use that. Use code. I'm gonna go for the second code. Doing the scratch. Second code as well. Tarpex, good for everything. Like a sort of dust that comes of it. Let's see. Check that. There we go. You can get points for using the codes. That's great. That's really cool. In there. I think that's it all for the codes. And now it's doing the install of said codes DLC. Whilst doing that, I'm gonna show you the coolest thing that I think is in the box, and that's this. The Magnamalo amiibo. Look at that. That's so cool. So I think of course, we're gonna use this amiibo. And a lot of people are probably gonna say that I'm committing a crime for doing this, but it's an amiibo. It's meant to be used. So, I'm gonna crack it open. Really carefully, of course. This is always the issue that I have with these things. It's like, oh yeah, we glued it on so tight that you can't really open it normally. Not destroying everything. And I honestly don't care that this amiibo could become a lot of money later on in Nintendo's life cycle. Because I bought this game with the amiibo to use it. And to display it after I used it. I understand that there's those amiibo collectors were like, oh, amiibo's this, and yeah, don't open them, and value, and then there's me. Like, just slide it out, I think. Yeah, there we go. So it's like a bit of a, called, I think, silver, and aluminum foil. Bottom of that. So, I tossed it away, but the details on this amiibo are amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I hope you can see this. But it looks blurred as fuck because it doesn't focus that well. And apparently it has green in it. But this is the Magnamalo, the flagship monster of Monster Hunter Rise. And the amount of details on this thing is insane. It's really cool. So that out of the way, I'm gonna switch you all over to the